we will begin with an opening statement from the head coach and then open it up for questions. Obviously, if you would like to ask a question, please message.
It was a really hard-fought game tonight. I thought both teams played very hard. We got off to a very poor start, the first 10 minutes of the game. I don't know if we could have played any more poorly on our end. Part of that is Illinois. Give them credit. I mean, I don't want to diminish how good they are. But we didn't start off well. I thought we had some turnovers. We didn't shoot the ball well. I didn't think our defense was particularly connected early in the game. And then we got down, 33-15. And the rest of the game, I thought we played really, really well, guys. I thought we did. I thought we got tough. We got grittier. We started sticking our nose in there more. Our defense got more connected. We finally found a way to, put some stops together. And we found some things offensively. We were able to start attacking a little bit better and getting cleaner shots and getting the floor a little bit more open in the second half. And we cut it to 1 there, and then I thought we had a couple good looks, honestly, guys. I thought Chase had a really good look off of a ball screen right in front of our bench there. And then, Miller and Pete had a little 2-man game there, and Miller set the screen. And Pete had just made 3 or 4 shots in a row, and he jumped up and had a pretty clean look from 3 and missed those 2. And then, then Io made 2. He's an incredible player. I've always been a huge fan of his, and he's a great isolation player. And and we had those 2 possessions, and instead of playing him in one-on-one situations, we decided to switch to our zone. Thought we did a pretty good job. The first possession, I would have liked maybe to have him have to kick one more to the corner, and test one. I think it was Adam Miller or Frazier, one of those guys make one. But, he jumped up and made a 3, which isn't necessarily his strong suit. His strong suit is attacking you, getting to his right hand, getting downhill. And then the second one I thought was really deep. I'd have to look at it on film, but, I thought it was well beyond the NBA line. So, sometimes, they make 2 and we had a couple good looks. We missed them. And, that was the ball game there. But really proud of our fight. I think our guys are showing a lot. It's definitely been a tough stretch. No one's played the level of competition we have. This is our second time playing Illinois. We're going to play Michigan twice, Wisconsin twice, Iowa twice, Ohio State twice, Rutgers twice. I mean, all those teams have been in the top 5 in the country at some point. We'll have had 11 games against top 5 teams in the country, which that's how you get better. We're in a big boy league. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying, you play against great teams. You got to play great to beat them. There's a reason why they're in the top 5. They win a lot. For us to continue to fight, continue to stay at it, to continue to try to find a way, we're putting ourselves in position. We keep knocking on the door and we keep coming up a little short, and that's frustrating for everybody and that hurts. But, I'm proud of the guys for sticking with it, and I'm really confident it's going to turn. I am. Like you wouldn't see this kind of fight in these guys if it wasn't going to. Guys are getting better, and we're going to figure it out. And that's all of our goals, and hopefully it'll be on Sunday afternoon.
First question, Patrick Andres.
Hi, Coach. Tough loss tonight. You kind of touched on this in your opening statement, but I guess from a big picture standpoint, in the middle portion of the game when your team's cutting the lead from 16-1, what did you see during that middle of the game that you think could help your team going forward?
I just thought we got a little grittier, Patrick. I just thought, to start the game, we were on our heels a little bit, and again, I don't want to diminish. I thought Illinois, they're terrific. And they put a lot of pressure on you. They're quick. They have a guy in Kofi that no one else has with that size and power. But I thought we started the game on our heels. I thought we were fumbling the ball a little bit. I thought they turned us over. We weren't really able to play the way we had prepared to play on either end. I thought our defense was poor. The first 10, I thought we were giving up layups, dunks, gave up a couple open threes in our zone on some breakdowns. And that first 10 minutes just was not us. And then I thought the rest of the game, that's more who we need to be. I thought we got a little bit tougher. We were sticking our nose in there. We were more active. We were more engaged defensively. And it's funny how when you do that, it seems like you're going to play better offense. I always tell the guys, when you throw yourself in to doing dirty work and to making winning plays and to screening and rebounding and loose balls and things like that, then your talent offensively will take over. And in the second half, we got to the basket, and I just thought we played really, really well, and it just wasn't quite good enough. You can't spot a team like Illinois 18 points and play from uphill the whole way, but we got it to one. We had our chances, and give them credit. You know, they made some plays down the stretch and did enough to beat us.
Ben Moscow.
Hi, Coach. Something I kind of noticed down the stretch when you had that run to cut it to one is I saw Pete Nance taking a couple sky hooks there. That's something that has really been harped on in practice a lot. Has he tried to make that a big part of his game?
He has worked on it a lot. You know, Ben, it's a shot. He in the post, you know, he's not the most physical guy in the post, but he is long and he's got great touch. And, you know, you see, obviously, I think the skyhook was one of the great weapons in the history of the game with Kareem. You know, I mean, you just couldn't block it because of his size and the way he extended. And it's just a move that Coach James, who works a lot with our post guys, with Pete, we just felt with his touch and with his kind of frame, you know, and his ability, that we thought it would be a really good shot for him to add to his game. And I think he made 3 of them at least tonight, and he's getting really confident with it, which is awesome, because I think it's a really tough shot to defend, you know, especially with the guy 6'10", 6'11", with that kind of extension. So he definitely works on it a lot, and it's cool to see that come to fruition. You know, it's fun to watch his improvement. You know, I mean, Pete's really improved this year. He's really growing. He's gotten a lot better. And it's exciting, you know, to see how Chase is improving, you know, to see how a lot of these guys are coming out. They're getting better, you know, these experiences, even though it stinks to lose and it stinks to go through what we're going through. I really believe it's going to pay off, and we just got to stick together. We got to stay the course. It's going to turn. We've done this before, and we're going to do it again. That's our attitude. And we're going to believe in these guys. We're going to keep working with them, and we're going to figure it out and find a way. Sorry, the lights went off. Okay, sorry.
John Riker.
Hey, Coach, appreciate you being here. There were parts of the game where Io was contained, where Kofi was contained. I mean, Io spotted up from way out there on the last shot. What was the experience and approach of trying to at least contain those guys?
Yeah, I mean, guys like that, they're going to score. You know, you're not going to stop them. You just have to try to take away what they want to do, you know, and I thought we did a pretty good job. Io didn't really, first and foremost, you can't let him get in the open court because he's unstoppable in the open court. And I thought we did a good job in transition. I don't remember, maybe one basket he got in transition. For the most part, we took away his right hand to the basket. I think he got one there late in the game where he got to his runner. But the other shots he made, like he made a long 2, you know, I think with about 4 minutes to go, that, you know, I thought was defended pretty well, that you got to live with. And then, you know, he's improved as a shooter, but if you're going to live with something, it's going to be NBA threes. And so, I mean, I thought those last 2, the first one he hit, I thought we maybe could have done a better job of making him, you know, I don't know who that was in the left corner. It was either Trent or Adam Miller. And those guys are good players, don't get me wrong, but you know, you want to try to make one of those guys beat you versus what you've seen Io do for the last 3 years. So give him credit. I mean, he's a terrific college player. I've always been a huge fan of him. I've been watching him play since he's a freshman in high school. He's a great kid. He works really hard, and that's why he produces in game situations. He's worked at his game and really become this player, and you got to tip your hat to him.
Daniel Olinger.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned in your opening statement that you didn't feel your defense was as connected as it needed to be early on. Like, is that connection, this can be on defense or offense, just is that something that's like a coaching point where they need to, like, guys need to know every single spot that other guys are going to be in, just kind of this like cohesive mind of a team? Or is that more like a culture thing, like a mindset for the team, like that?
I just thought for that 10-minute stretch, Daniel, I mean, I thought, you know, we showed over 30 minutes. I thought our preparation for the game was good. I thought we had some, you know, you hold Io DeSumnu to 13 points. I mean, I think he got 31 in his last game. So, I mean, I thought we did a good job there, you know, for the most part. You know, I just thought the easy baskets in the post, I thought our connection, what I meant by the connection was just like our team defense, you know, some of the rotations. And when you play against great players, they're going to put you in some rotations because you got to help. You got to play those guys with a man and a half, or in some cases 2 guys, or else they're going to really hurt you a lot. So I just thought we had some backside miscommunication. I thought Georgie got 5. I think he had 5 baskets in the first half. 3 of them were kind of on roll layups, that I thought were breakdowns in our defense. I didn't think we did a good job, our activity in our zone in the first half. I think we gave up three of their threes when we knew we were going to play zone tonight. We didn't know how much, but we knew we were going to mix and match a little bit. I thought it was not very good early. We didn't get the shooters. They got 3 threes on it early. And then I thought it was very good, when we went back to it, once we started playing better. So I just think connection, it's just like communication. It's rotations, it's playing, and you're not going to be perfect. I mean, basketball is an imperfect game. So, what you try to do is limit your mistakes as much as possible. And if you do make mistakes, can you make up for it with effort and hustle and heart and things like that? So, I thought our game plan was pretty sound. I thought, the things we tried to do against them, you're not going to hold them down. They're a tough team to defend. But we didn't really let Io or Kofi just dominate us, and for the most part did a pretty good job on their other guys.
Are some of those help when you're trying to talk about help in the post? Is that coming over early if they're trying to seal for a lob over the top, or
like you saw they had some late rolls where I thought our backside kind of got out of there a little bit too early. We really wanted to hold in, and if you were going to give up anything, we wanted it to be those skip passes to the corners. And I thought a couple times we just got out a little early, and they were able to hit the late roll, whether it be Georgie, Kofi, which are just easy baskets that, you try to eliminate other teams' easy baskets as much as you can. So, again, I just didn't think we played very well, Daniel, the first 10 minutes. I mean, I think we could dissect it any way we want, whether, we just didn't play very well, and obviously as a coach, you want your guys ready to go. But then I thought for 30 minutes we played very well. And I mean, you come back from 18 down and cut it to 1, you're doing a lot of good things against this Illinois team, so especially on the road. So I thought we found it, which was great, and wasn't going well, but we didn't stop playing. We didn't stop fighting, and we gave ourselves a chance to win, which is something I was really proud of the guys.
Coop Daly.
Hi, Coach. I hope everyone's staying safe. I just wanted to ask, the BTN broadcast mentioned you guys had a long bus ride down from Evanston down to Illinois, a long 7-hour bus ride. And I was just wondering, do you think fatigue played a role in this game? And then moreover, do you think fatigue is starting to play a role as the season goes on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not so sure it was. I mean, it's easy to use that as an excuse, but it was a later game tonight. We allowed the guys, we were here. It wasn't like we got in at 2 a.m. or 3. I mean, we were here by 11 o'clock, guys were in bed by midnight, and which for college guys, as you guys know, that's pretty early. Judging, I have a 18-year-old myself, so going to bed at 11 to 12 to me is an early night. So we got our rest. I mean, I think the rigors of the year for everybody. I mean, the schedule of just playing. I mean, there's no off nights in the Big Ten. I mean, you can ask Coach Underwood. I mean, we haven't won 11 games, 12 games, or whatever. Don't think that they didn't think they were just in a battle. So I mean, everybody you play in this league can beat anybody. And so you got to be ready to play. And I think the rigors of that over the season is definitely, there's bumps and bruises, but everybody's got that. Every team, you try to manage your practice time, try to keep these guys as fresh as possible, knowing, that the games are going to come here pretty quickly. Fortunately for us, we won't play till Sunday. So we got a chance to get home tonight. I'm hoping the roads are a little bit better. Cross my fingers that it's not going to take us 7 hours tonight. We can get home, get some rest, give the guys a day off tomorrow, and then give us a couple days to get ready for Wisconsin.
Last question for John Riker.
Hey, Coach. In the second half, the energy just on the bench, on the court was so evident. At this point in the season, with the ups and downs, and even within the last couple of days, the snowstorm delaying your guys, just like a rough month overall. How does the team keep the joy and the faith going? And do you feel like there was a player sequence that kind of sparked that energy burst?
Yeah, I think it's a great question, John. And really it'd be very easy with all that's going on right now with the COVID, not having a lot of success after getting off to a great start. It would be real easy to not be that way, knowing that there's only about a month left or whatever it is. I don't even know what day it is because it's they all kind of run together with how this has been. But I know we got about a month left or whatever, 5-6 games. And it'd be real easy to kind of say, you know what, not that you weren't going to try, but it'd be easy to not, invest as much or not fight the way we have. And I think it's a testament to the players, and the staff, like we come every day and we believe we're still going to win. And it's first and foremost, it's the players. They love playing together. They enjoy being with one another. They've continued to practice really hard. They've continued to lock into game plans. And, that's why I know we're going to win. That's if I didn't see those things, I would be very concerned about where this whole thing is headed. But I see so much good that I know. I've been around for a long time and kind of seen ups and downs and great and bad and all these things. And I just know that, and I keep telling these guys, if they stay the course, they are going to be rewarded. And I truly believe that. And they have, and I'm so proud of them for it because it's not easy. I mean, you guys know, we've talked about it, even you guys as students, man, it's a different college experience. Guys are pretty much in their rooms. They haven't seen their families. Our players haven't seen their families in 6 months. And when you're not winning, it can take its toll. And our guys have shown an incredible amount of fight. It's a testament to the older guys, to the leadership of the team that they've come every day and continued. And it's given me and my staff great energy to fight for them and to continue to work at this thing to get it right. And that's what we plan on doing. I mean, we're going to get it right. And, going through some tough times right now, but that's part of it sometimes. And we just got to keep fighting.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Appreciate you guys.